How are you doing? Thank you for coming. ¿Cómo están? Muy bien. We have here a group of professionals that share some, interesting commonalities. They are indeed all successors, but as well, they are founders in their own right. Most of them are actually alumni of the school. And I will start with the first question. And Daniel, maybe you can help me with the answer. In what ways do you see that the goals of a family business differ from a non-family business, generally speaking?
Generally speaking, non-family businesses tend to be concerned in general with performance, bottom line profit. It's very clear what everyone's role is and goal is. So generally speaking, that is how I would see non-family businesses. Non-family businesses tend to have a different set of goals. One is to make money, to sustain the family. Another thing is to have harmony in the family. So sometimes you may have high-performing family members and low-performing family members, but there's always a desire to keep everyone on an even keel, to keep harmony. I think that extra dimension, beyond just profit, and looking at the family as a key element and keeping ties, relationships, and peace is a key difference, and that is usually where the complexion changes.
What has been your personal experience between the connection between family wealth and business wealth?
Well, when you look at the family structure or the management of a family firm, we come back to family. So that the thing about it is, when you have a family business, because it is owned and managed by the family, business prosperity becomes financial wealth and financial prosperity. So that there is a significant degree of overlap between the wealth and the performance of the business and the wealth of the family, because it's directly related. It's one of the business structures, the family business unit. It's one of the only business structures that brings together a social entity or institution in the family and a corporate entity, which is a business. So the family business is really a merger of the two. And that is what makes family business very, very, very unique. Because it is the only business structure that unites a social aspect of society with a corporate side.
There's a reality, which I think that it has been touched upon. The research actually has found that about 50% of family businesses disappear when passing the baton from the founder to the first generation. From the first generation to the second generation, the success rate is about 25%. So 1 in every 4 family businesses are able to survive after the second generation. We were talking today, Vargas and I, about how curious the connection between the word success with succession. Now, why there is such a high rate of failure when passing the baton from one generation to the other? How can you explain? You are the protagonist there. You are actually both successors and founders as well, So why?
You said right is true of only of our family, or in other families you could share it. That proverb, that thing you said, it was told to us, the first generation creates the wealth and the third generation wastes everything. And of course we were the third generation. So that was what it was. It's danger, you all watch yourself and so on. And when you can, and I can understand that perspective, from a founder's perspective, my grandfather started working in a grocery, saving pennies to go and open a parlor and then buy land, and it has developed tremendously since then. At the same time, what led him to that success has to be some of his background and business environment at the time. His grandchildren, myself, my brothers, and so on, we grew up totally differently than that. I don't think anyone can expect the same characteristics of a founder, be it a grandfather, be it a father, be it a son, and my children, to be the same. We all have different lifestyles, different ways of seeing things. But succession is still a primary issue. Most of the time, the founder doesn't, most of the time, the reasons for failure is that succession is not planned. I mean, to be succinct,